Summary of As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner ****. As I Lay Dying is a seminal work of modernist literature by William Faulkner, written in 1930. The novel employs a stream of consciousness narrative style, presenting the story through 59 chapters with the perspectives of 15 different narrators. It chronicles the journey of the Bundren family as they undertake an arduous trek to fulfill the dying wish of their matriarch, Addie Bundren, to be buried in her hometown of Jefferson, Mississippi. Through its fragmented and shifting viewpoints, the novel explores themes of family, death, identity, suffering, and the disintegration of rural Southern life. The story begins with Addie Bundren lying on her deathbed, surrounded by her family on their farm. Her husband, Aunts, is a lazy and self-centered man who is determined to honor her burial request, more out of a sense of duty and personal gain than love. Their children include Cash, a meticulous and skilled carpenter; Darrell, an introspective and often detached figure; Jewel, Addie's illegitimate son, whose fiery temperament and love for his horse set him apart; Dewey Dell, a young woman secretly pregnant and desperate for an abortion; and Vardaman, the youngest child, who struggles to comprehend his mother's death and likens her to a fish he caught earlier. Addie's death sets the plot in motion. Before dying, she silently reflects on her life, her resentment toward Aunts, and her affair with Reverend Whitfield, which resulted in Jewel's birth. As the family embarks on the journey to Jefferson with her coffin, their unity and individual weaknesses are laid bare. Each family member is burdened by their struggles, which are revealed through their inner monologues. The journey to Jefferson is fraught with obstacles and hardships, symbolizing the disintegration of the family and their collective suffering. Heavy rains swell the river, destroying the bridge they need to cross. Cash's meticulously built coffin, carrying Addie's body, begins to decay and emit a stench, highlighting the grotesque physicality of death. The family's struggle to ford the river leads to further calamities. Cash's leg is severely injured, Jewel risks his life to save the coffin, and the wagon is nearly destroyed. As the journey continues, tensions escalate within the family. Darrell, who grows increasingly unhinged, becomes obsessed with the absurdity of their quest. In a moment of desperation, he sets fire to a barn housing Addie's coffin, believing he is sparing her the indignity of the journey. However, Jewel heroically rescues the coffin again. Darrell's act of arson leads to his forcible commitment to an insane asylum, orchestrated by his own family. Dewey Dell's narrative reveals her anxiety about her pregnancy and her futile attempts to procure an abortion in Jefferson. Aunts, meanwhile, exhibits his selfishness by prioritizing his ulterior motives, acquiring new teeth and remarrying a local woman, over his children's well-being. Cash, despite his worsening leg injury, stoically endures his pain, embodying the familial sacrifice that contrasts sharply with Aunts' opportunism. The novel concludes with the Bundrens finally reaching Jefferson. Addie is buried, but the family's dysfunction and fragmentation are laid bare. Aunts promptly introduces his new wife, shocking his children and emphasizing his shallow nature. The story's ending is bleak, offering no resolution or catharsis for the family's individual or collective struggles. As I Lay Dying is a profound exploration of the human condition, capturing the complexities of grief, family dynamics, and the quest for meaning in the face of suffering. Faulkner's innovative narrative technique and unflinching portrayal of the Bundren family's hardships make the novel a cornerstone of American modernist literature. It challenges readers to grapple with its fragmented structure and the raw, often grotesque realities of its characters' lives, leaving an indelible impact as a portrait of resilience and disintegration.